Good morning. Seems to be a rainy day in paradise. We are, well, I'm waiting until time to go to church. Grandma's wanting to go to church today. It's raining, so all the work on the roof has come to a halt. But got a bunch done. Happy with that. So we're gonna take a walk into the back. See what's going on back there. We haven't quite finished out in the back yet. We have, I don't know, it's like, I don't know a nice way to put it. Basically, back there in the back looks like a episode of Tweakers Gone Wild. My trailer is destroyed. One that I used to live in when I was here before, and the one that I'm getting now, I gotta build it up. See. Wait a minute, I wonder if I can. This phone just gave me the. Oh, there we go. No, not that. Video. Supposed to be a button to turn the camera around. This is the car I got that gets some motor work done too. A Nissan, what is that thing? Sentra. Little bitty car. Got room in the cabin. We'll make it decent cab. It's a 4-cylinder, so it'd be cheap on gas. That'd be good. See what I'm talking about? It's insane. All the stuff to do. And then the backyard is completely insane. There you go. Yeah. I guess it's all part of it, though. I do a lot of cleaning. Lots of cleaning. I sure got a lot of garden bricks. That ought to be handy. Lots and lots and lots of cleaning. Hey, son. Hey, Joyce. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't understand the reasoning. For basically hauling this trash in. You know, it's not a matter of has a lot of trash buildup and stuff. It's a matter of literally the ones that were living back here in the back. They were going around and dumpster diving all these dumpsters and bringing crap back. Just, I mean, an insane amount of it. He says he's completely out of the trailer now, and he's all the way in the ambulance now. But the trailer's got enough stuff in there to, it's going to take us a week to clean it out. Yeah, it's crazy. We're kind of trying to scrap whatever we can, salvage and fix whatever we can. And my icebox went out in the rental unit, so having to get a new icebox is unexpected. Now we got to come up with that. It's taking a little while to get everything straightened out. The further I dig, the more I realize just how far everything is messed up and behind. It's insane. All that now, tell me. I'm at my grandmother's down in Louisiana, southern Louisiana, out in the swamps. Well, close enough. I literally got a swampy bayou right across the street from me. I got man, I got so much work here to do. It's unreal. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to figure out how I can afford to do it, but I'm gonna have to put some kind of privacy fence up along the backside of this. I mean, you can see everything over here from the church parking lot. What happened to your homestead? Yeah, it's still there. We're down here to help rebuild the cab company and put a roof on Grandma's trailer and um, get the rental properties rented out, good renters, get them caught up, and get all of that taken care of. And, so yeah, I got it. But we're gonna be here for a while. We're definitely gonna be here all winter, and I don't know. It'll be a we'll see what happens. I don't know. I got to talk to a mechanic about this car. Try to get it figured out. I got the car with the understanding that it was a blowed head gasket and it didn't have any compression. But when I jumped the car off, it has plenty of compression. So I'm not sure what it is. It may not be. It may not be anything very difficult. It may be something pretty simple. It'd be cool if it is. But anyway, just been driving cab and getting the guys to work around here and keeping them lined out on what they're supposed to be doing. It's not working really efficiently, but it's working nevertheless. Not really well, but it is working. We're getting things done. No, I haven't driven it around. We haven't gotten it to start. I gotta get the battery charged up because just jumping it off wasn't doing enough. I don't know, but mechanic coming to take a look at it. That's gonna cost up a butt. But I've been running cab nonstop and sinking the money into what we need for here and for cab service and everything else. Selena started working. She's got a decent job, working in a grocery store again, just like we were in Tennessee. Bubba's got a really good job, doing releveling and moving house trailers and stuff like that. He totes around bricks all day long, so he's really really wore out when he gets home and stuff, which is good for a kid his age. Uh, he's got a really good job doing that. Uh, just trying to everything we can to get everything situated. It's taking everything we got to do it, but we're getting it done. I'm gonna start gutting out the ceiling in the back bedroom. That's a project this week. I got Mike and the other guy. I got them. They're gonna be doing the metal roof part. Hey, Miss Lena, how are you? So, I windows in this trailer back here. Try to cover up the front end of it, where literally they just took out the whole front of the trailer. The piece of metal that like that, can't you? See right here at the front, that whole thing come off there. And that trailer's in bad shape. Bad shape. But the inside isn't near as bad, other than all of the stuff laying all over the place. There's like parts to about everything you can ever imagine is strung out through the whole place. It's like they take every single tool, every single computer, every single TV, or whatever they can get their hands on, and tear them apart. And what they're pulling out of them, I have no idea. I've seen that. I've seen it like done like that out there in the slabs, but the people were like using soldering irons and stuff and pulling the gold uh, out of TVs and stuff, you know. But I'm not sure that that's what they're doing. Not sure exactly what they're doing. Yeah, but it's literally like they had a tweaker festival going on back here. Who knew? Trying to get everything straightened out though. Can look there all of these spare parts we got all over the place. I got PVC pipes and other things. Oh, my telephone or not telephone pole, my light pole that the storm wiped out. I thought I was gonna have to buy another one, and that's several $100s. But come to find out, I have one sitting behind the old fireworks stand that was never used, and the fireworks stand is coming down and being it's gonna. We're salvaging all the tin off of it, and the lights and the doors and the windows, and try to sell all of that. And we're gonna just tear it down to the frame, and then microchips like CPU chips have good things. Trevor Oh, all the end. Traffic comes through, turns into a green liquid, and then at the bottom is gold. Really? Hmm. Certainly got enough of this stuff around here to try to figure out how that works. Mike's anxious for me to build another kiln since I left my other one up in Tennessee. I gotta get it when I go back up there, but we're gonna go ahead and build another one because we have, I mean, there is like sections of wire that are like cut in 2 or 3 foot sections that are solid aluminum. There's parts off of these motors and aluminum heads, all kinds of stuff that we could be melting down and making something out of. And Mike's excited about that. He's wanting to. So, in case y'all wondering who I'm talking about, Mike is a guy that lives uh, over here with Grandma. He's been living here for a little while, and anyhow, um, he's just a real close friend of the family's, I guess you would say, and uh, anyhow, he loves to tinker with stuff. He's really, really, really smart when it comes to electronics, and he's our fix-it guy. He might not have what it takes to fix it, but he can build it. He can build just about anything. I watch. He's literally he's got an amp that he built himself. I've been trying to talk him into getting on a video with us and stuff because he's crazy as can be uh, and funny. He uh, he goes to talking about the old Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes. You know the old um, uh, the old Cajun. Uh, uh, you have to look up. You have to look up Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes. Boudreaux and Thibodeau is two people that they're just I guess they're like brothers or whatever, but there's like 101 jokes of it. They're funny as could be. Uh, but anyway, he does stuff like that and stuff like Roy D. Mercer and ones like that. You know, it's quite comical. Fun. The fireworks stand, we got so much work to do. All them windows are good, but the whole roof of it's just caved in and isn't any good for nothing. Mm, that's interesting. What do you mean, hello, Roger? I didn't see Roger. Yeah, Roger Games. Hey, buddy. I'm in a t-shirt. Yeah, dress shirt. It's it's warm enough. brought my wood lathe with me, and I've actually started working with it a little bit, trying to figure out how it works and stuff. So that's a that's a plus. Waiting on time for church, and it's actually time to start getting ready. But my chances to get a chance to go live and do a live stream are kind of hit and miss, because I can't do a live stream while I'm running cab, and I'm usually running cab in and out all day. And by the time I get done in the evening and Selena's off work and stuff, we just want to hang out and spend some time together. So, but I'm trying to keep y'all updated. I was going to finish out the videos for the Thanksgiving herd, but well, for one, uh, I went to upload a video any which way and decided I didn't want to upload it right then. I was going to try to edit it because I've had a couple of comments on it telling me how insane that was to do that. There was something about it. I guess it was a pet. They built it. Anyway, somebody got really upset with me, and so I decided I was going to back out of it and edit it. And somehow, when I backed out of it, I erased it. So I was like, "Oops." Huh? Didn't you drink your two last night? I guess it's yours. I think I was the one that. I think she got her two, you two, and me one. I don't know. She was messing with me hard yesterday, aggravating the crap out of me. Thanks, Selena. All right. I'll talk with you later, buddy. Oh, I know. And that's all I'm really worried about is trying to get everything done for her. Trying to. Yeah. There's a lot to it though. I wish I could record more than I have a chance to. But I mean, Grandma was serious when she said she just she didn't she's not wanting to drive anymore. She literally just does not. She doesn't want to drive at all, which is fine. I love driving, so I've been uh I've been driving nonstop for her. She drove it once last week. Drove her car once last week, and it was just to go over to McDonald's, um, block over. And then she did it again this morning because I didn't get up in time. Or I was up. I was in the room doing something else. And so she's only driven her car twice to McDonald's a block down the road uh, since I've been here. So I I took that workload off of her. And we finally got I don't know, a few things. We got the electric caught up, and we got a few other things caught up, and started getting some things cleaned up around here. And then I've been working on the roof. I did get it sealed in to where it stopped leaking inside the house, but I still have a molded mess sitting there. Yeah, actually, I might need to do that. Just get a mail switch. Yeah, because well, that that package hadn't showed up. It's probably not going to, so you really don't have to go out there every day. Um, I mean, but yeah, I could probably do a mail switch for a little while. I didn't think about that. I haven't had time. Grandma's gonna go and take a look at a travel trailer that because we have a spot um, back here that's set up for a travel trailer, and um, she has a friend that's got one that she might can get from them. Um, Something that they're not wanting or something, it's and she's like, well, anything that hit all it's going to cost is whatever it costs to pull it over here. It's not going to cost anything else. So if it's in decent shape, then I'll take my truck and go and get it and pull it out here. We're going to get it. We're going to get it all hooked up and set up if it's good. We're going to get it all set up and then. See, we didn't think the other people were going to stay after the parents left. The boys were here, and we didn't think they were going to stay. So we had put the trailer up on the market just to check and see, you know, um, what it would. That way we could get some other renters in if they left. Now they turned in. They're doing really good. They were actually paying their rent ahead of schedule, so that's really good. And so they're probably not going anywhere. But with doing that, we've noticed that. I mean, we've had nonstop calls over it, so we've noticed that there's a big high demand for places to rent. So since the other place isn't any good, and if she can get that trailer, we'll put it out there and put it up for rent, and then you know that ought to bring Grandma's income up enough to where she can handle the everything that's here. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be really nice if it works out that way. Oh my goodness. A year ago today, photo come up. A year ago today, that's when we started cleaning up the property over there. Huh, that was cool. Anyway, so I think I work on an idea for some good skirting to go around the trailer to keep the keep that harsh wind from coming through the oh, it's a headphone jack. Anyway, what is that? You're in at carport? Yeah, yeah. It's the porch. It goes up to the house. It's connected to it. It comes down this beam, and then this part of it is over top of the carport. Yep. See the trailer. Uh, it's kind of a mess right now, but and then there's another trailer that is back behind it. That's one of the rental trailers. Is literally directly behind this, and then then the other one, the one that the boys are staying in now, the other ones I was talking about, that is that one, and then A little bit ago, you seen the one that's in the back. The one that's in the back is my trailer. That's the one that we will be staying in for the most part. And Selena likes her own house to do. She pretty much stays in the bedroom. You know how she is. She doesn't. She's not. Um, no, she's not one to sit out in the living room with everybody and anything. She's so. Anyway, nobody's getting up and getting ready for anything. Everybody is just. Grandma has, I think, 4.5 acres, which I'm I've got the back 2 acres. Yeah, she's like the loner. Yeah, yeah. And then Selena doesn't like. She really doesn't care for the, like Dr. Phil and stuff like that. And Grandma watches Dr. Phil every day. That's well, that's what she likes to watch. So that's pretty much all that's ever on in there. So Selena stays in the bedroom for the most part. She goes to work and then she comes back in. She'll relax in the bedroom. And but then again, uh, our the back bedroom, the master bedroom of this trailer, which is the one that we're staying in, because Grandma doesn't stay in the master bedroom. Nobody stays back there. But that bedroom in this big, huge double wide trailer is literally that bedroom with that bathroom and that closet is literally um, the size, and then plus another half. It's almost double the size of our whole house up there in Tennessee. Part the rest of the house is like huge and roomy, and we both. Oh yeah, yeah. She gets out. She'll come in here and do dishes for Grandma, or come in and sweep them off the floors and stuff like that. And, or she'll come outside and hang out because nobody smokes in the house, so they smoke on the back porch. But I gotta put a I mean, not a carport, but I gotta put the porch, the top porch deal on the front of her trailer. I gotta put it back on. I know it'd be fun. Uh, anyway, yeah, the front of her trailer is, yeah, we're getting it cleaned up and stuff. That's all the tin and stuff that come off of it. That's we got that out of the middle of the yard because it literally when the storm hit, it literally just destroyed the whole top end of the front porch. See the front porch? Looks 100% better now. I mean, I had tarps covering up half of the trailer, and everything. It's a big old trailer. It's like I don't know, 80 foot long by 30. I don't know. I guess 30, maybe 40 foot wide. One of them big, huge ones. See, that's what was so upsetting. I mean, because when I come down here, uh, they only gave her enough to barely even do it just a little bit, nowhere close to enough to fix everything. And I mean, she worked all of her life really hard to get all of the stuff that she got, in this big house and this property and the rental things and stuff, and it's in bad shape. You'll seen all the mold in the roof and the master bedroom, but I didn't show you them all the mold in the other rooms and stuff that we're stripping out and cleaning out. And thankfully, I had somebody helped us out with getting some kills. I know I'm not supposed to be mentioning that again. The person asked me not to, said they didn't want any recognition or anything, but it's kind of hard not to say anything when you're so very thankful for it. That was a blessing and a large, very large, very helpful blessing. So yeah, it costed us it costed like $300 something dollars just to get the sealant, the rolls of stuff that you put over the top of the roof to um, seal everything in before you put the tin up or before you put the runners in the tin. That costed $300 something dollars and stuff. It costed $3,800 to have have the trailer re-leveled because the storm knocked it all loose for it. I mean, it literally it buckled the center. Y'all know how a double wide is. You got the center where you put it together, and it's in that seam. It literally buckled the floor and the walls and everything through the whole seam. I mean, it didn't buckle it really bad, but enough to where there's a lot of crap that um, a lot of crap that we gotta tear out and redo parts of the floor, parts of the walls, a bunch of things. And it's all working out. Fun, fun, fun. And I think for the most part, I think we got rid of most of the troublemakers. I got one that's still wearing me down. Keep trying to help him out over and over and over again. Keep giving him another chance or whatever, and he keeps letting me down. Today he didn't even show up. I guess he figured it's raining. We're not doing anything. I guess is what he figured. But he didn't finish what I told him to do yesterday. Not to mention, okay, it's raining. That that just means we get to do the inside stuff today. Not even raining right now. It's just you can feel it in the air. It's so cool. Little man, get off of that porch. That ain't yours. Little man, come here. Now. Come here. Get back over there. Get on our porch. So worried about that dog. That dog gonna come out and eat you like a taco. You're going just a couple of bites and you're gone. You don't know what it feels like to be a Taco Bell dog. He's gonna make a burrito out of you. Little man. I don't know if I got it. Yeah. What do you got? Always digging something out, running off with it. Yeah, I do believe we're definitely gonna be here for the winter. Fun, fun, fun. Anyway, yeah, that kid, I guess he decided, I don't know, he took off. He's not there. I told him he's got to get that stuff out of our trailer because if it ain't out, we're gonna haul it all to the dump. We got to get We got to get started working on our trailer. I love my grandma to death, and I love the idea up here working with her and everything else. But I mean, we got to have our own space. That's why we got that trailer back there. I got to get that car fixed pretty soon because she's anxious for me to start running the cab by myself. But I can't do it a lot with her car because then you know she doesn't have a car to use to do anything. I'm trying to put that or trying to do that DoorDash with the when we're down for a little while. Try to do that DoorDash, but that crap is complicated. Oh man, that ain't good. Got nails out in the middle of the driveway. Somebody gonna end up with a flat tire like that. That DoorDash app, that thing is weird. How good I am on the live today. Oh yeah. All their stuff to the dump and give them the bill. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh. Well, that's cool. I just found out that now that I've got the app on my phone and I've already been approved and stuff, then I can do it when I'm up there. Just the same as I can do it here. Wherever you go, you can log in to whatever town you want to. I mean, I can drive over 3 or 4 different towns to go over that way. Turn the app on, center my location to where I'm at, and do DoorDash all over the place right there. It's crazy how it works. So I don't know. It's just the only problem. I do not like the idea. You have to go all the way up to whatever restaurant it is, and you have to pick up the food and accept the run, and you have no way out of it after you accept the run, and then you find out where you're going. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's a town over, and I'm sitting there like, well, if I don't know where I'm going when I pick that up, then I can't tell a customer if they call for a cab, say, okay, I'll be right there in 5 minutes. Let me drop off what I'm doing right now, because I might pick that up and or be in the middle of picking that up and get a phone call for a cab run. And then here I am, I have to go the next town over, and that's gonna make the person with the cab run have to sit there and wait longer because they have a timer deal on there. You got to get it done and get it done quick because they don't. I don't know. I guess they look at it as you're like a delivery driver, like a pizza delivery driver or something. You go up there, grab a pizza, and then you take off and go and deliver it again, and then go and get another one in there. And um, so it's a little tricky. I don't like the idea that we don't know where we're going until after we pick up the stuff, and then we're bound to it. We have to do it. You can't back out of it. You can't say, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm not driving all the way over there, or I'm not going into that part of town." I mean, there's a couple of parts of town over here that we don't drive the cab into, and it's because there's areas out here that are just really not too really not too safe to be driving cab in, especially at night. So, you know, oh heck, stupid Google just hit my PayPal. I hate it when they take money out of my PayPal, comes right on my bank account. Freaking crazy. Anyway, I don't think someone is on YouTube anymore. Uh, yeah, probably not. But yeah, it's just I don't really care too much for the way that that's set up with DoorDash, but it does generate another income. But something I've noticed is the amounts that you get paid. I had a run that took me all the way across town. I mean, literally all the way across town. A run that if it was a person that I was picking up in a cab, it would cost them at least $15 to go from where I picked the food up to where I dropped it off. Would have been a $15 run that only paid us $5.50. It was like, um, this ain't good because I mean, yeah, we can do the DoorDash, but the DoorDash only pays maybe half of what we get paid for dropping people back and forth. I may as well just build the cab service up. So I don't know. I'm thinking very seriously about putting uh back when I had my cab service in Oklahoma. I had I had this guy had a concept for a business that he was starting and running with, and it got it got to where it was doing really really good, but it got uh, where he couldn't really do it very much because he was having bad problems with his knees and stuff. So I had bought the rights to the business away from him. You know, bought the rights to the business from him, and then turned around and did it myself, and we called it Food Taxi. And it's similar to DoorDash, only it's ran differently because you know that you have to make deals with certain restaurants, and you have the way that it's designed. You have a menu that is given out to people and usually goes to the motels around the area and stuff like that. That is a collection of different um, higher end restaurants that were in town. You know, like in Oklahoma, there was like Pete's Place and stuff, which was an Italian restaurant. Down here, they have like Cajun restaurants and stuff like that. You know, and the menu has a little bit of a little bit of each one of them's menu. If McDonald's would have been involved, it would only be like you could get Big Macs, or you can get Happy Meals, or you can get fish sandwich meals, or you know you have three or four different things from that restaurant that was on that menu when I had the food taxi, and it worked really really well with the with the cab runs and stuff. But you can't do DoorDash with the cab runs because of the not being able to anticipate what town or what side of town you're going to be on. You know, so I'm thinking very seriously about taking that concept and doing it again down here. The only problem is how in the world would I compete with DoorDash and stuff? I mean, DoorDash is that's insane. How they're able how the I don't know how they're able to do that. I haven't figured that one out. So I don't know. Maybe so. I may be putting something like that into play. Not sure. I guess we shall see. Uh, See if I put it into play and then get it all worked out, and I get somebody that I can trust to work with me here and stuff, so that I can go back that way and everything. I can get it functioning to where it's running, and I think it'll work out really well. Um, so mm, just random thoughts. Sorry. Hardly anybody's talking. They'll just listening to me jabber about things, huh? Anyway, I guess it's time to start getting ready for church. I like this church that Grandma goes to. I really like the pastors. It's pretty cool. He's got that that deep swamp accent. He, you can tell he's from out in the bayou. He can, yeah, you, he, a little clearer uh, than the coach on Waterboy, but you can understand what he's saying. But like that, like a deep Cajun accent. So yeah, it's that one's unique. Uh, yeah, yeah. I only go because Grandma wants to go, But I do like the church. I do like the guy. He's very knowledge and he teaches truth. He doesn't adulterate it with the churches do, So I definitely have respect for him. He's definitely a decent preacher. I like that, and I like one that preaches truth. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of people is they want everything sugarcoated, and they can't handle anything if it works against the way that they want to live their lives. But it's not supposed to work the way you want to live your life. It's supposed to work the way he wants things to happen, and we find ourselves fighting against that when all we hear is sugar coated messages that are there to just please or tickle the ear. You know, sorry, but I really don't care to go into a church if I'm just if I, it's like a concert. It's like you're just going to a show. But I like going into a church where pastor brings out truth in the Bible and it makes you feel convicted of things in your own life and makes you say, well, hey, this is something. You're not going to grow unless you change your thinking and change the way that you address things and um, you're never going to grow spiritually. So to get into a church where they preach the truth and it makes you think about your life and how you're acting towards people and what you say and do on a daily basis when you're not at church or around like-minded Christians and things like that. And it's ones that aren't scared to preach that truth that is really worth going and listening to. They're not scared to um, teach their facts in the Bible, and not just a sugar coated message that everybody wants to hear because the pastor's scared of offending somebody. What's wrong with a lot of people? They're so scared to get offended or scared that they're gonna offend somebody. And no, you know, yeah, you're gonna offend somebody when they're stuck in their ways, they're stuck in their sin that they carry every day, and they don't realize that changes need to happen, and they're comfortable in the life that they live, and they're not striving for change. But anyway, yeah, get me going. I'll be preaching next. Uh, anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna go in and get ready. Uh, try to. Anyway, love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and um, see y'all later. Have a good one.